Hey guys, today's video is going to be on this shimmery orange look, so if you'd like to see how I got it, then please just keep on watching. First things first, we're starting off with the skin, and to prime I'm using my L'Oreal Youth Code Pore Vanisher, and then for foundation I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me in 210. After the foundation is completely buffed in, it's time to move on to the eyes. And the first shadow that I'm going to be taking is Makeup Geek's Peach Smoothie, and I'm just placing this into my crease really lightly as a slight transition. Then right over top of that, I'm going to take Makeup Geek's Creme Brûlée and do the exact same thing. This is just going to add slightly more depth. To prime the eyes, I'm going to be using two different colors. The first one is Beige-ing Beauty by Maybelline, and this is going on the inner corners because it is the brighter of the two colors, and we want the brightness to be in the innermost part of the eye. And then I'm going to be taking MAC's Rubinesque Paint Pot and putting this over the rest of the lid. Then I'm going to go into my Galaxy Chic palette by BH Cosmetics, and we're starting off with Saturn, which looks really yellow, but it's actually more of a light gold, and I'm just placing this on the inner part of the eye where we placed the lighter color tattoo. Then I'm taking the color Sun, which is a gorgeous like orangey pinky shade, and I'm putting this over top of where we placed Rubinesque. Then to complete our golden orange gradient, I'm going into the color Venus and placing this in my outer V, and then I'm just going to blend that all together so it looks seamless and the colors all fade into one another. Now it's time to move on to liner. To create my wing, I'm using my Royal Care Cosmetics Gel Liner in 02 Black. After liner is complete, I'm going to go ahead and conceal my under eyes with my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and I am in the color 20. After I've blended in my concealer completely, it's time to set it, and to do that I'm using my Bare Minerals concealer in Well Rested. And to set my face, I'm using my M Cosmetics powder in Natural 7. Now I'm going to go back into the color Saturn and focus this on the innermost part of my lower lash line to add some brightness. And then we're going to mix the other two colors that we used, Sun and Venus, and place this on the rest of the lower lash line just to balance out the look and to add more color and depth. Now it is finally time to finish off the eyes with some mascara. I'm using three of my favorites. First is Voluminous Carbon Black by L'Oreal. Then we are using Jordana's Best Lash Extreme, and then topping it off with CovergirlLash Blast Fusion. I can never say that. Then I'm going to fill in my brows with my Anastasia Brow Powder, and I'm using the shade Dark Brown. For the inner part of my brows, I'm going to go ahead and use the lighter of the two colors and then fill in the remainder using the darker powder. And to make sure my brows stay in place, I'm using my Anastasia Brow Gel, which is amazing. Your brows will not move all day. For bronzer, I'm using this BH Cosmetics Bombshell Bronze in the color Diva, and this is just a matte bronzer, so I am placing this in the hollows of my cheeks, on my forehead, and around my jawline. Then I'm taking a different color from the collection. This one is in Siren, and it is a gorgeous shimmery bronze color, and I'm placing this over top of where I put the bronzer and blending it where I would put blush as well. And then I'm just going to blend this out with a clean brush. And for a highlighter, I'm going into this little duo here, and I'm taking the golden shade and placing it on my upper part of my cheekbones, and then I'm also going to use this as my brow highlight as well. Now it's time to complete the look with the lips. I'm using a new nude Maybelline lipstick in Truffle Tease, and you could just leave this color if you wanted to, but I wanted to add a bit of orange to the mix, so I topped it with NYX Butter Gloss in Cherry Cheesecake. And this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!